Now, what to do? Let's write this very quickly. What to do if they say no? Number one, we already said it. What should you do? Ask why. So if they have legitimate reasons, we already explained the legitimate reasons, right? We talk about finance, right? So is finance not legitimate? It is. So some of the legitimate reasons, like your parents, your partner being a traditionalist or a ritualist, is a valid reason. You say it's a traditionalist. I say no, I didn't see it that way. It's a spiritual traditionalist. Yeah, there's issue. Number two, please, as you are writing in number two, you should look up, because I plan to explain this. But please keep your questions coming. I'm seeing only one question here. But if that's the only question, I think we'll be good to go. Okay, I think I'll answer this question. Number two, please write this number two and look up when their reasons are valid. Number two is genotype. Look up. Genotype. See, I study human physiology. There's a difference between genotype and phenotype. Right? All of us know that, right? Pheno is just from what you can see. That is phenotype. There is genotype. Phenotype, okay, let me help you. Phenotype is all these A plus, A positive. Do we get it? A positive, O positive, that is phenotype. Genotype is AS, SS, whatever S, DCC, DSS, and O. Now, they can say no. How many of you have not done that? Wait, let me help you. Please look up. Ejo, please look up. This one is very important. That's why I want you to look up. How many of you have ever entered into any relationship and you didn't ask the person's genotype? It's very important too. Before your hope is dashed. See, let me help you. No, I need to help you. Because you are seeing sister, she's singing hallelujah in church and rotating her like this. And you are just thinking, God is saying, wait first. They don't do things like this. It's later on we to God to know. Like for me and my wife, I already told her. Because in my own local church, Ekwa attend Ekwa. In my own local church, I used to attend Ekwa rather. In my own local church then, you bring a pregnancy test. You bring genotype. You bring HIV. You understand? So if you want to go and marry HIV, they will tell you from there, they won't marry you. Genotype, if your genotype is not correlating, they will also speak to you. Now let me help you. Once you see a sister, you have started liking her. Sisters also get this as a note. Once a brother is asking you what is your genotype, just know. What did you want to do with your genotype? You want to drink garri? No, you want to go and be drinking garri with it. So once question has started entering genotype level, before you commit too much, let me help you now. Let me help you. In fact, let me help you. That is one of the reasons why we are here. We say we are working with statistics, scientific, spiritual, right? If you see score 1/3, you still fail. Now, I study human physiology. I know genotype well. You see, AS and AS is yellow flag. You see, AS and SS is double red flag. Now, yellow flag that I mean, it means that you can do something about it before you marry. The double red flag I mean is that scientifically it's terrible. It's not advisable. But you can still do something about it before you marry. How? If you are a faith person, treasure, what did I tell you when I wanted to go and check our genotype? Because we did not check our genotype. We were close to wedding. They say we should go and bring genotype. So, what did I tell you when we were going to go and check genotype?
You said you're AA.
No. And as I said, I was AA. No, I have not checked when I told her I was AA.
Yeah.
No, I'm not joking. But I know I can't be AS. I say if for any reason, any of us is AS, don't worry. Me, I will change my own.
Yes,
that's what I told her. I said, don't worry, me, I will change my own. And if I didn't change it before we marry, we will not need to marry. Yeah. What are you having faith for? You want to go? He said, we are trusting God that our children will be A. Trust God that you don't bring. I have seen SS children. No. Hey, listen, wait, look at me. Wait, you're this is your emotion that they remove your brain. Let me help you. If by mistake you give birth to SS child, you will hate yourself. You the mother. See, you are going to be sleeping in the hospital back to back. SS, don't joke. If you are going to have faith, carry your faith from wherever it is and bring it to the present. I am a faith person. I know what I'm telling you. And this is my wife here. If you want to lie, in fact, we went to the hospital. When we got to the hospital now, what the lady went to, I say, kill FF blood in me. Say, me. I have not done it. Me. He said, I say, take blood. So when we went back, I was not shaking. Because you know, if you trust God for finance, is it ordinary you may trust God for? So I went there, I said, give us. She said, what did the lady say? Uncle Bailey. I said, no, this is not Bailey. Even if I be AS, if you give me AS now, I will come back. I'll keep doing the test. See, I'm A, and I'll still go to another hospital and do the test. Because I know the God I serve. I am too convinced she's my wife. So if for any reason there is obstacle like genotype, is it genotype that God will not say he can't change? Is it God that is in heaven that is not confused about not knowing science? And you now want to test your faith on your children? Are we on the same page? Because once you give birth to the children, you will quickly want to do test. You say, what is genotype? Why do you want to live in fear? So when your parents are saying no because of genotype, don't hate them. They know what they are saying. You don't know. You have not given birth to anything. The only thing you gave birth to was a result. And C is F. So don't. They know what they are saying. And that's why we said their reason may be valid. So one of the valid reasons your parents may have where they are saying no is genotype.
That is because you thought you be the only one to bear the brunt, not knowing that it will even affect your parents.
Yeah.
When God forbid, when the person is running up and down, hey, we are going to hospital today. You now say, grandma, please come and stay with your granddaughter. When they were telling you no.
Do we get it? See, don't mind me. The way I'm shouting like this is the way they carry me, Lara. Anything I'm shouting like this, I know. I have seen people that did not have life again because of child that they gave birth to. No life. You know, vision. What is vision? You will forget about vision. You will look like a shadow of yourself. Children, even children that are LD is work. Not to talk of children you have to go into the hospital for. So this thing is beyond I'm the one telling you this. Oh. Now, am I not saying that when somebody is AS and you are AS, that there's no more hope? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that don't go and test the children. What did your children do to deserve that? You are the one that love is shacking. Carry that love shacking you to Monte. 7 days.
Yes.
Go for a prayer meeting. Go for programs. Trust God that your genotype will change. Because the same faith you want to go and use for the future, use it now. Faith is not hope. It's hope that is in the future. You have not even seen the children. You have seen the two of you. Use the faith now. And that's why the Bible says faith is now. These things we are teaching you, it will help you. All this, the bride is doing like this, the bride is doing like this. I'll go and be pregnant for him. You don't know each other's genotype. That is the beginning of this thing. You just started journey. In fact, you need prayer. Just register your place in all the prayer centers and say, be praying for me. I have seen people that did not know they want to get pregnant, they want to break pregnant. Even that's what premarital says. You just saw somebody, you don't know their genotype or anything, say, just have baby for me. Baby. When you know each other's genotype is easier. The child will be born. You know this one is AA or AS. Are we still on the same page, my beloved people? If your parents' reason is genotype, don't see them as witch. Hey. You will see a higher witch when you marry you. So the brother, I'm just telling you people now. All this one, the brother have been chatting, you people can't see Koriko soon every night. You have not asked each other genotype. Don't waste that emotion. Use it on prayer. Just ask him straight now from this meeting. Just. You say, they are even talking about genotype. What is genotype again? You say, don't worry, God know our genotype. My brother. It's not God that will know your genotype. Know the genotype, do the test, see that this is the result. Because if you people did not start your faith journey early, you will still need something else to trust God for. So start it early with the person. Genotype is AS. Yes. This is a true proof that God wants to do something with us. Let's start the journey. Are we getting it? Alright. Genotype, right? That is number one under what? Okay, number two. The first one is if he's a traditionalist. Number two is genotype. Number three is not born again. He or she is not born again. Number four, he or she is an arm robber or a G plus. For those that don't know G plus is when you write G and you put plus in front. Okay, number one is a traditionalist. Number two, or him or his family. Number two, your genotype. These are valid reasons we are giving. He's not born again. They are valid reasons. If your parents are telling you about these things, please go for a corner and flog it out with destiny. Number three, arm robber or a G plus. That is a fraudster. That is a G plus. So I won't write G plus and say our pastor said G plus. A fraudster. So that is under when you ask why, and then they are legit, and then they give legitimate reason.